Big shout out, man. Big shout out to my man Dave, man. David. He was a Landstar BCO who I met a few days ago over at the pilot over in New Mexico. I think it was New Mexico. I think when you're crossing, getting into New Mexico. And he and I, man, we sat there and we chopped it up a little while, man. And he's new. He's pretty new, man, to Landstar. It's crazy. We was talking about a few things, and what he was asking me and what we was talking about is the same exact things, man, that I think myself and any other driver who comes on board a Landstar deals with. You know, we take loads sometimes because we're trying to continue to have the revenue coming in. But anyway, it was good meeting you, bro. I know where you at. So I tell you, I know what you drive. I know that truck. So I'll see you again, man, out there, man. Be safe, man. Take care. What's going on, y'all? Man, oh man, where do I start? I'm over here in Parowan, Utah. Parowan, Utah, outside of Washington, Utah, Washington City, not too far from Las Vegas. I got a load that I got to deliver, supposed to deliver Wednesday. So I just got off the phone with the contact where the receiver is at to see if I can deliver it tomorrow morning. Let me tell you, man, load's been looking good. I gotta say, man, freight rates are there, man. I mean, they're at a place where they're at a good place right now. You know, I think on the average, even after Landstar's discount, I think this is probably the lowest one I've ran so far, and even after Landstar's discount, it still ends up being about $1.88 a mile. So this what happened. I picked up a load last Tuesday out of San Bernardino, California. It was a really strong load, really big paying load. Let's say when after Landstar discount that load that I delivered, that I picked up Tuesday, my cents per mile was $1.99 a mile. Took it over to Searcy, Arkansas, to the Walmart over there. Got there early, shut down. Well, I checked in early at about 4. They wouldn't take me, and it was a drop. It was supposed to be a drop and hook, or a drop, and they was gonna keep the trailer, but for some reason they wouldn't let me drop it. So that's a whole nother story. So then went over to the Love, shut down. Got up next morning 6:45, took it over there, dropped the trailer, and then they actually sent me or gave me a number to the other DC, and I called over there and they had one trailer available, so I was able to drop the trailer I had, went to the other DC, picked up an empty, and then I did head over to Marshall, Texas. Now that's about 262 miles away, but it was a good paying load. Again, a really good paying load. Got probably within 52 miles away from the shipper. Picked it up on a Saturday morning, which was a drop and hook again. So I took my empty, dropped it, picked up the load. The trailer was already ready to go, got my paperwork, and I was out. And that load is the load I'm on right now. It was coming over to Washington, Utah. I'm not that far from Vegas right now. And Vegas from Cali is not far at all. So coming up on the 4th weekend, I'm debating, man. I ain't even gonna lie, man. I'm looking at the loads. I see a load right now coming out of Vegas going over to Houston, and it's paying like $3,700. It should be paying a little bit more. After Landstar discount, it's about $1.66 a mile. No, $1.62 a mile or something like that. It ended up being about 1,477 miles to the receiver. So I'm just like, dog, man. So I'm debating, man. You know, should I go home? I asked my wife. I said, hey, find out they're doing in the fireworks show. We're not gonna be out and around people because this coronavirus thing just went crazy, man. I just went on a tangent, an uproar all over again, man. I don't think they're gonna be doing anything. Even if they were, we wouldn't be out there in amongst of all those people. Anyway, I'm trying to wait for this agent to give me a call back, or I'm trying to see if the receiver gonna give me a call back. He said he's gonna check real quick to find out if I can deliver this load tomorrow morning at 0800. I told him I'm 67 miles away from him. I can be there. He said, man, this is a weird thing. You're the only guy who called me. He says, you know, there are 2 more guys who's supposed to be delivering, and he said, you don't want to hear from. He said, the guy who's supposed to be delivering tomorrow hadn't even called yet. So I'm telling you, man, I'm out here, man, working. I ain't got time to lollygag, take my time. You know, I ain't out here speeding, but I get out on the road. I drive the required miles I can drive for that day, whether it be in 10 and a half, 9, 11 to the clock, and I shut my truck down. I hop up the next morning after my 10 hours, and I get ghost, man. I get gone. I'm gone. You know, I set my truck cruise maybe at about 67, and if I need to get around somebody, I hit the gas, man. I go around them, get out from them, I set my cruise again, I just keep cruising. And, you know, truck has been doing about 7.2 to about 7.5 miles per gallon. I've been filling up at some of the Petros and TAs, and been keeping the fuel price down. With Landstar's discount, I just put 300 in the truck, and it was at $1.92 a gallon at the pump for me. So I definitely take advantage of that. Everything is looking good. I'm just gonna sit out there and see what else I can find. Anyway, man, I don't want to be long. Things are just looking good, man. I'm sitting over here chilling. I probably got about 18 hours left on my 70. About to start hitting some recaps here in a little bit. Anyway, man, this your boy Willie D, man. For each one, teach one. If God be for you, who can be against you? Nobody, man. Y'all take care. Bye.